You need to stop relying only on yourself. You don't have to face your hardships alone. Let's uncover how divine help can transform your life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of challenges, feeling like you're the only one struggling. Personal crises, global issues, the unrelenting pressure of modern living. It can be too much. But as believers, we have an extraordinary resource that transcends all difficulties: God's ever-present help. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm, the wind and rain pounding from every side, yet finding an island of peace and comfort. This is the power of God's presence in our lives, especially during tough times. When we are overwhelmed, it's all too easy to believe we are utterly alone. The weight of our problems can feel like it's crushing us, making it hard to see a way out. We might feel as if we are drifting in a sea of despair, without a life raft in sight. This sense of isolation can make us question not only our faith, but also our ability to cope with the adversities we face. It's common to wonder if God is even aware of our struggles, or if He cares. During such times, our emotions often lead us down a path of fear, anxiety, and doubt. As darkness closes in, it's natural to feel like we're losing control, trapped in a never-ending nightmare with no escape. The pressure can suffocate, making us feel like we're wandering alone in a desert with no guidance. This is the exact moment the enemy tries to make us give up, to abandon our faith, and to turn away from God. But as children of God, we have a critical choice to make. Do we turn to Him in our desperation, or do we rely on our own strength? The truth is, God is always with us, even when His presence is not immediately felt. He is not distant, uncaring, or uninvolved. He knows our struggles intimately and desires to guide us through them. So how do we access this divine help? One of the most powerful tools we have is prayer. Prayer is more than a ritual or an obligation. It's our direct line of communication with our Heavenly Father, where we reveal our hearts and struggles. Another method to invite God's help is through meditation. Meditation is not merely about emptying our minds. Instead, it's about filling them with God's truth. It's about focusing on His Word, character, and promises, even when our current emotions and circumstances challenge them. When we meditate on God's goodness, we start viewing our problems through the lens of faith, not fear. Seeking community support is vital during tough times. When overwhelmed, it's easy to withdraw, to hide behind masks, and pretend everything is fine. However, God didn't design us to be solitary beings. He created us to be part of a community for fellowship and mutual support. When we open up to trusted friends, family, or mentors, we invite God's grace and mercy, which often come through the actions and words of others. Let me share a personal story. I remember a time when I was going through an extremely tough phase in my life. I had lost my job, my relationship was crumbling, and I felt like I was failing in every aspect. Overwhelmed, I found myself crying out to God, pleading for His intervention to fix everything. In that moment of utter desperation, I experienced an indescribable peace. It felt like God was wrapping His arms around me, reassuring me that He was with me, that He cared, and that He was working everything out for my good. Looking back, I realized God didn't answer my prayers by miraculously solving all my problems. Instead, His help came in the form of a quiet reassurance, a peace that transcended understanding. It came through the support of people who rallied around me, who prayed for me, and who encouraged me to keep pushing forward. It also came through the scriptures I meditated on, reminding me of God's faithfulness, love, and power. As we journey through life's challenges, it is easy to lose sight of God's presence and assistance. But I want you to hold on to a message of hope. God is with you. He cares deeply about you, and He desires to guide you through even the darkest times. Do not give up. Do not lose faith, and do not turn away from Him. Instead, turn to Him, invite His help, and trust that He will see you through. If this message has touched you, please share your experiences in the comments below. And if you're in need of more inspiration and encouragement, make sure to subscribe for weekly content that uplifts your spirit. Thank you for watching.